All right, welcome back, everyone. How we all doing today? And I hope you're all doing fine. And what happened on Friday did not get you off guard. Didn't caught me off guard. Like it did caught me off guard. I mean, you can see my euro-dollar trade ended up in loss. It was a very quiet, a very small amount of loss anyway, because I was anticipating for this, and I shared in the last update I shared on this prop challenge series I started. And also, after the loss I'll be explaining, I also walk you through the trade I missed out on, especially the USDCHF trade. I was in a trade like that. There was a time I opened a sell trade. I took a sell trade um on this particular USDCHF. Okay, I will show you on the chart, but let's take a quick look at it. So I took a trade on USDCHF. Yes, this particular trade that ended up at break even. I mean, no, a very small amount of profit like that, and it ended up running down like serious profit. But I was not there. I could have entered another one. I got caught up in all these. What is called the intermarket analysis, intermarket correlation, stuff like that, because I was shorting euro dollar and I didn't want to short USDCHF at the same time. So I got caught up in that drama and I missed out on a very amazing trade that I could have picked. It was anticipated on, it was planned very well. I saw it and I missed out on it. It happens. It's very painful, but there's nothing I can do right now. This is the loss I took on euro dollar. Like I said, it's a very minimal loss. I knew that NFP was. I was actually kind of conflicted with NFP because I knew something's gonna happen one way or the other. Since FOMC didn't really make any serious move on Wednesday, okay, I knew one or two ways that's gonna get compensated. When the market failed to do what it normally does, it's gonna get compensated one way or the other. That's the way I see it. It might not make sense to many people, especially the fundamentalists, but that's the way I see it. And NFP came shorter than expected, and the market went crazy, including the stock market. Okay, you must have seen one or two things about that on social media or on YouTube, basically. So that happened, and you can see the account right here. You can see I had a loss of -$19, basically, which is very minimal and very small. And the account is still up with, I think, $137 profit, which is not bad. I have few dollars to go, maybe plus $270 to win the challenge. At least to pass this first phase. Like I said, I'm gonna take it slow and steady, and that will be all. So without further ado, guys, let's get right into the couple of trades I missed and the one that ended up in loss. All right, so I'll be starting with euro dollar, the trade I opened and the one that ended up in loss. So first off, this trade actually started off very nicely. Okay, as you can see, I joined the trade somewhere around there. Okay, after this particular candle that was very decisive and it was quite bearish. I took it, and a few days after I saw this pullback, a retest of this broken structure right here. Market retested it there and then it came down. Something around Friday was quite nice before I went off to bed because I took a nap before NFP and I woke up. I saw all of this and I was like, well, it is what it is. It happens. And I just like I broke off. But what actually got me angry seriously was what I saw on USDCHF. A very nice trade I took. I was really, 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 really planning out to take this trade. Honestly, I mean, there are so many opportunities for me. I could have joined a trade here. I could have joined a trade here. I could have joined it. I mean, I could have joined anywhere around here, but I was just like, what if, what if, what if? So I waited too long, and I ended up missing out on a very beautiful sell trade. And everything actually ticks, including my moving averages. I use this moving average crossover, the 50 and 200 period moving average crossover as an area of confluence, and everything actually ticks. But I waited too long, and it's one of the issue with trading as a beginner, or let's say as a beginner, you have to learn from this because you're gonna wait too long sometimes. You're gonna miss amazing trade, and sometimes you're gonna wait too long, and that will help you avoid a terrible loss. So it's a two-edged sword. Okay, you can work in a direction at the same time you can work and you will regret it. It will work against you. All right. So I waited too long. I could have joined the trade right there, but it was quite on cool. All right. So that's that. The other trade I missed out on again, that was a very nice trade. This is not actually a missed out on trade. I decided not to take the trade or not to join the trade because I also took a sell trade on Euro GBP. That same trade. Let me show you. Previous month right here. So I think previous one is good. Let's take a look at Euro GBP. Where is it again? Uh, okay, where is Euro GBP? Yes, right here. So this one, it's one of the trade I took when I've not really started recording this journal. So Euro GBP trade, I took a sell and it ran very well. Okay, ran quite amazingly. However, he got stopped at that trading stop also. I got trade and profit on that one as well. And let me quickly show you where I took the trade. Okay, so I took the trade somewhere around there. Okay, so when the market pulled back very nicely after the breakout of this particular structure, it's a very strong structure. It's been there for like years, I guess, for like 2, 3 years right now. Okay, yeah, for some of you that you're in Africa, especially in Nigeria, you know that we have a very slow I don't know, maybe it kind of toned down. They toned our 5G down to like maybe 3G. So the chart is very slow right now. I had to think like very a long time before I started recording this video. Just if the internet will allow me or permit me. I think we have something to show for it now. So moving forward, as you can see, right here, you can see the market has actually used a particular area. Okay, this particular area as area of support for a very long time. Okay, we have support here, we have support here, support since November 2023 actually. Okay, right here the market has stayed above this particular support area, and for like a year and a half or over a year basically, the market eventually break below that support right here. Okay, and fortunately, it came back to retest it. And you can see my indicator right there, just for confluence. Basically, that's why it's an indicator for. It came back to retest this zone, and I see a very nice crossover right there. And the market came back to retest this level using 200 period as resistance, like a dynamic resistance, basically. And also retesting this particular structure. So I took a short trade right there. Let me show you, let me make it a little bigger so you can see it very clearly. All right, I will be taking the moving average off now so you can see the chart much clearer. All right, so I took a short trade right somewhere around here, and I'll be showing you my entry later when I pop up my journal where I journal the trade. So I took a trade, short trade right there. I think yeah, something around there, and it ran quite well. I was targeting 2022 mid low. All right, that's where I was targeting. However, that did not play out. Okay, my target did not play out. It didn't actually get to my target. So I started trading. I put my trading stop somewhere around here. The market pulled back, and that's why I was able to close. Let me show you again. I was able to close this profit out, this plus $20 thereabout. Yeah, where is the euro of? Yes, plus $20. Yeah, I'm trying to pop up my journal right there so I can show you where I took the trade. So yes, my plus $21 right there. Okay, before the colossal losses now stepped in and then it became bananas, right? So so far so good. This month, starting the month of August. Yeah, I forgot. Happy New Month, everybody. So this month of August, I started the whole account with a very small amount of loss, anyways. So which was well anticipated for something like that. And moving forward, I want to show you where I took the trade on Euro GBP. So this is it. So let me just show you right here. And this is Euro GBP sell trade. Where did I take the trade? Give me a minute. Okay, good. So where is it again? It's right there. Okay, so let's check the chart out. I'll show you really quickly before it gets. Yes, so I took the trade. Okay, so it's coming up slowly. Now forgive my internet. Yeah, I took the trade right there, as you can see. And going back to the chart also, I told you I took the trade somewhere around there. Let me drag this back. All right, I took the trade somewhere around there. Okay, somewhere here. And it ran for a very long time. It ran really, really well. Okay, it ran really well. So let's bring this back and let me show you where I got stopped out. Okay, yes, there is the result right there. So let's see the result together as well. So I think trailing stop, yeah. Yeah, trailing stop. So right there, exactly where it got me close out and 2% profit. There is the importance of having your account, I mean keeping journal basically. So that was that. And what happened afterwards was just that since then I've been watching this particular instrument. I started watching it when it was ranging around there. I thought it's gonna continue when it came down right here. I thought if it came down and retest this level and get resisted, I might probably take another short trade, just risking very little just to take the rest of the profit, maybe 1:2 or 1:2.5, as the case may be. But that did not happen. What happened instead was the market broke above this resistance, and instead of it to pull back, I was expecting that pullback just for me to take the trade, but that did not happen. What I saw right here was some very annoying candlesticks, and I guess something happened in Europe. I've actually not really I've not been able to place my hand on what really happened that inspired this whole move, because Euro GP is not the kind of pair that NFP or any dollar pair actually, any United States dollar fundamentals really impact like that. But unfortunately, something must have happened, something triggered it, or maybe just the market went crazy. Okay. And I saw that spike, and that was around 65 pips in a day. You will rarely see Euro GBP do 65 pips in a day. The best he has done, maybe 40 pips. The best I've actually seen it done in a very long time. I've seen that that was quite a lot. So right now, the other trade I missed out on. Okay, but what I'm looking for right now is just to see if I can get a pullback, just a bit of pullback, 50%. Of course, I will take that buy to the upside, and I will be targeting this 2024 I moving forward. Also on USDCHF, another trade that I missed out on. I was very painful, of course. Okay, extremely painful. I would really appreciate if I can get a pullback on this one as well. Okay, I would really appreciate if I can get a pullback to at least 50% also. Okay, pullback to maybe somewhere around there. And I can join a sell trade, even though it's painful. It's gonna be like a very consolidating entry. Like I'm just gonna take this way to console myself basically, because it's quite poor. It's kind of poor from which it's poor of me missing out on very decent plus 300 pips kind of trade. Okay, plus 300 pips kind of trade. It's something that doesn't happen to me all the time. But I guess you can never get it all fully together as a trader. You have to miss some. You lose some, you win some, and you miss some. That's the trading for you. You miss some, you lose some, and you win some. So I guess these two are the ones I missed. And I would like to actually chip a couple of things in before I end today's update, because it's more like an update. I don't really have any account running. I don't have any trade running currently. And just to talk a little bit about the fundamentals that was released on Friday, just right there. Let me delete all of this. I think I can remove my journal as well. So let's talk a little bit about the fundamentals, and then I will be off your head. And that's that. It's the NFP that came out. You can see everything came out very terrible for dollar, which actually is part of the reason why we saw what we saw on euro dollar. The spike was very crazy. We saw plus over 160 pips in less than 3 hours. That doesn't happen all the time as well, especially on euro dollar. But DXY also tanked really, really amazingly and really, really scary. Let's take a look at DXY. Yeah, that's the eyes. So let's take a look at DXY. So DXY also, it came down with over 130 pips right there. As you can see, it was quite amazing. Honestly, it's quite amazing. As you can see, it came all the way down there in less than 3 4 hours. Okay, actually, it went down. It was ranging throughout. These last 8 hours was ranging throughout. That was a very massive range, just like this. Market just phased out. It phased out throughout the rest of the New York session, and that was what closed the market on Friday. So that was quite uncool. But I guess maybe next week we're gonna see a pullback, and then we can now focus on selling it all the way down. But another thing that kind of pulled me off the whole drama is huge. Pound dollar didn't really make any serious move. As you can see, the market came down and went back up. All right, that was around just 65 pips. Okay, just a bit above 65, as you can see right there. Okay, it wasn't really that much. Okay, it wasn't really that much. So as you can see right here, so it's just a bit above 65 pips, like 0.39% drop. Okay, it wasn't really that much anyways. So unlike euro dollar, and for majority of us that actually have been in this business for a while now, you know that when you see euro dollar doing NFP, you see euro dollar do something plus 160 pips, you must be looking at GU at plus 300 and something pips. And that was not the case. That means something is happening, and I think it's all messed up. And I don't really want to get caught up in any of that. But aside the fact that I missed out on a USCHF that was really cool without any serious pullback, the market just went on a nosedive to the downside. I actually don't feel bad about even the loss. I don't really care about that. It's well anticipated for, it's planned for, so and properly managed as well. So that was not even anything to bother myself about. But this is actually quite unreal. But next week has a lot of things. I have a lot of things planned for next week, and we see how it goes. I'll definitely update you on how the whole thing is gonna play out next week. So have a nice one. Watch out the next video on my trade setup. Okay, for next week. This is just an update video. So I will catch you next in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye for now.